Hey, welcome back to the Psychic Soul Healer channel. My name is Laura. I'm going to do a general message for Gemini tonight. Know that energy is fluid, roles could be reversed. Always interpret the message as it best resonates. If you're new to the channel, know that I like to go deep within my readings. So I do look at everything, but we take more time to look at the spiritual blocks, the shadows, see how they play out as karmic themes within your experiences. So the readings are a little bit longer with a therapy style to them. Now, if you want to enter into a free reading with me because you resonated so much and this reading helped you so much, well, all you need to do is like the video, subscribe to the channel, and write the word of the video in your comment bar. The word of the video is always on the first card that I pull out that tells me why everyone's doing what they're doing. We're going to jump right on in today. I hope everyone's having a good day. And again, this message is going to be for Gemini, but if you're not a Gemini and you land on it, chances are you were meant to listen to it. If something cold, you to listen to it. That's how it works, right? You're a magnet of whom what comes into your life. You get what you need, not necessarily what you want. So the underlining energy is stubbornness. I feel like you're connected to someone that thinks that you're stubborn, but really you're connected to somebody that's really stubborn. You're in a soulmate twin flame connection, I feel like, but you're in a power struggle right now. This person is used to people falling all over them. They're used to being seen as someone that's in control, someone that has like an emperor energy, whether they're a male or female, that they're like a boss, that they don't answer to people, people answer to them. So when they met you, there was a spiritual connection there. It's not that there wasn't. However, you trigger this person a lot because you challenge them a lot and they don't like to be challenged. And I feel like this person disrespected you. And instead of them apologizing to you, they held back, knowing that you wanted apology. And I feel like so much time has gone by that it's almost like they know that they ruined the connection. They got caught up in the wanting to be right and wanting to be stubborn. But the whole time they're thinking, oh my God, how stubborn are you? They've never come up against someone. I feel like again, this person met their match, and that's probably going to be the title of this video because it's again, everything that they try to do to manipulate you, nothing works. It's like you're not moving, you're not budging. But there's still this spiritual connection between you and them. And that spiritual connection, again, is that soulmate connection that's all about unconditional love. So even though you're getting really triggered by this person and this person's getting really triggered by you, the underlying energy, believe it or not, is love. But what's influencing your reading is that both of you are like holding back. Both of you are like, I'm not caving. I'm not caving. And you ever feel like you have a reason why? And I feel like you do also because you're like, I'm not asking for anything except for equal give and take reciprocity. You expect me to accept breadcrumbs and then give you full steak dinners. And like the energy is so grossly out of balance. So that's the underlining energy. This person doesn't want to apologize. They don't want to seem vulnerable. They don't want to be transparent. I feel like they have major commitment issues. They have that avoidant attachment style. So whenever you get comfortable in a connection with this person, they bolt. They find a reason to sabotage the connection. They get in their own way. Again, and being with them, you're tired, you're exhausted. It's like you're weary. It's that because this person is always keeping you over in your head, they never allow you to feel safe, whether that's emotionally safe, whether they're going to show up for you, whether or not they're checked out. Sometimes you feel like they're even there, but they're not there, meaning they might be spending time with you, but emotionally and mentally, they're not with you. So it's exhausting because then you're like, who are you thinking about? Why aren't you here? Why don't I feel like I'm connected to you? Are you gonna leave? Like this person always triggers that abandonment issue, is what I feel like. And it's almost like in order to be with them, you feel like you need to be constrained, like almost like that they want you to give up a lot of your power so that you can follow they don't verbalize the rules, but how they are navigating the relationship, you could tell that there is boundaries and rules that you have to confide to in order for them to feel safe. Otherwise, you feel as if this person wants to run away and check out, but it's again grossly out of balance where you're giving so much of your time and your energy, and this person in the drop of a hat can change their mind, cannot, meaning if they have plans to see you tonight, all of a sudden they change their mind, they're seeing their friends instead. And so they never make you feel safe. They never make you feel like it's equal. Like I said, you feel like you have to lower your standard to be with this person. And it's because they feel constrained by being in a regular relationship. And the real reason why is because a normal relationship isn't perfect. You have to communicate. This person doesn't communicate. This person also doesn't take initiative to do anything unless they're told what to do. So they get into a relationship with a person that eventually becomes unhappy. After that passion phase and that fantasy phase, which is the beginning of a relationship, it becomes real. And both parties are expected to give equally. Well, this person doesn't come in equal. If you're going to be in a relationship with this person, you have to be their mother. You have to tell them what to do, how to show up for you. And in that, they feel like that they're giving up all their power. They feel as if you're constraining them. So again, we see that runner chaser dynamic. We see that anxious attachment, which is you're not giving me enough emotionally. And we're seeing the avoidant attachment and the avoidant anxious attachment, which is again the let me run away. I'm not dealing with this situation. As soon as it gets hard, as soon as you show any sign of dissatisfaction with me, I'm going to check out. I'm not going to be there. So again, even though they're not telling you what to do, the rules, the unspoken rules are if you have a complaint about the connection or you want more in the connection, you're a problem. And it's like this person is also influenced by their friends. There's a sense that they're not strong within themselves, that they get puppeteered by the people that they surround themselves with. And I feel like there's a few people that just don't want this person in a relationship. There's a few people that want to utilize your person's energy for themselves. Misery loves company. And there's a few people that are jealous of you that are connected to this person that, like I said, just would like to not see you happy. Because this person's on a low vibration. So they hang around people that are of a low vibration. And they know damn well that you would have expectations, and they have expectations of what they perceive that you're going to do. So they're being influenced by negative people to hold back again and make you do most of the work. I feel like they think this person is very immature. I feel like I'm seeing like almost the energy of a kid on the schoolyard with a bunch of their friends talking about how they're going to handle this situation, making it like, oh, how much you care about them. Oh, how much you love them. Oh, how much. When meanwhile, it's this person is really obsessed with you, but they're creating the narrative that you're crazy about them and that they get to like pull the strings, that they're going to get you when they get to you, and knowing that you would have expectations, hoping to create some sort of drama. This person doesn't care how they steal your energy. They just want to steal it. Again, always creating drama, unnecessary drama. They can't have a conversation. If you have a conversation with this person, they hear everything through the filter of shame, everything through the filter of, again, their wounds. So they create a lot of drama within their relationships. They create drama because they have intimacy issues, and it's a way to create false passion. It's passion because you care about this person and it stirs up a lot of emotion. but it's not healthy. Creates like an attachment, a weird attachment where this person feeds off of it, which is again another reason why you feel weary, you feel tired, you feel drained, because this person keeps you up in your head when you were with them. But meanwhile, they have expectations of, I'm going to do this with the expectation that you're going to give me more. I'm doing what I'm doing with the expectation that you're going to, again, cater to my needs and that I wouldn't have to give you anything. I'm creating the drama because, again, we have feelings for each other, but this person doesn't communicate. This person holds back. This person's influenced more concerned about the people that are in their environment who they ask advice to about impressing these people when they're not really impressing anybody. All they're doing is keeping you out. It's like, and stopping the relationship from flourishing, and they don't realize that this person is used to dating people that are of a very low vibration, that they create a lot of passion, and then it becomes all about dominance and control, both parties fighting over dominance and control, and that's not what you're doing. You cut your energy off from this person because they were wrong. They have become very clear that you are not creating this drama. In the beginning, I feel like they did, because that's normally what happens within their relationship. They create the unnecessary drama, and it's a form of passion. It's a way that they can get the person in the bedroom without actually having to do the work. But that only works on a low vibration. You are not of a low vibration. You pretty much turned around and said, you're not giving me anything. You're influenced by your friends. You're purposely keeping me out. I'm not going to tolerate it. When I call you out on it, you're all dramatic, making it like I'm the problem. And when I'm not the problem, you're the problem. And it's abuse. It's psychological abuse. It's emotional abuse, because you're continually gaslighting me, trying to keep me in isolation. You want me for yourself, but you don't make me a part of your life. So I'm so lonely. It's like it's a way that you dominate me. And then you lie. You lie, you create false personas and illusions like you're the victim and that you can, but really it's, you do exactly what you want to do. You want to keep me hooked, but you don't really want to give me anything. And I know that that's what it is. So I'm not feeding into your bullshit where you're the victim because I walked away. No, you victimize me because you pretend to be somebody that you're not. And then when I expect equal give and take, reciprocity, you act like I'm the problem. You stonewall me, you manipulate me, you become over the top, full of drama, create a lot of drama, try to manipulate me by making me jealous, trying to make me jealous, talking to third parties, going ghost, stonewalling me, doing everything except for apologizing. Till now, we're at this point where so much time has gone by that you haven't apologized, and the underlying energy is again stubborn. And it's not like I'm stubborn. I demand respect. You're being stubborn to not surrender your ego, because you want to be right. You don't want to be vulnerable. You don't want to act like you're wrong. You want to act like you're more superior to me, like I'm supposed to bow down to you, because you want to live by this false illusion that you're superior because of your job or because of whatever. You're not emotionally intelligent. However, I don't get anything from this connection. It's all about you taking. And again, giving to other people, everybody else aside from me, including your past lover, including the past connection. So you never fully end any relationship. All the energy goes to everywhere else. And then when I call you out on it, you become very dramatic, acting as if I'm doing something wrong, that I'm being selfish, that you need to do it, that it's really not fair for you to have to give to the karmic, but you're still going to do it because you need to do the right thing, and that I'm the one that's not being compassionate. I'm the one that's being not fair. I'm the one that's being not realistic, when really this person is not giving you anything, not anything. And they're doing what they're doing very passively aggressive. They're purposely displaying care and affection towards their past person, knowing they're not giving you anything, trying to manipulate you, trying to, again, gaslight you into like feeling bad about yourself. Really, that's what this person is trying to do. But to dominate, feel that there is still an emotional connection between you and your ex. Yeah, because this person isn't giving you anything. And I feel like when they're in a relationship with this person, when they were in a relationship with this person, they didn't give to this person. It was all drama. Only this person that they were connected to was on the same vibration as them. So it really created like a lot of fireworks. This person, the karmic, we're gonna call him the karmic, this person that your person was connected to at one time, it was all about passion and anger. There was a lot of fire in that connection. So it was full of drama. It was full of drama. It was full of just hostile energy. And I feel as if that's the type of energy that people can get addicted to, or these two people got addicted to, because of the epinephrine, the cortisol, the hormones that are released when you're in a very high emotional connection, where that hostile, I want to even say hostile, because both parties were hostile, both parties are angry, both parties have a lot of fire, but there still is that passion element. So it's like almost like a trauma bond, associating pain with control and love. It's a weird mix. It's like the person's confused that love is about control, love is about dominance, love is about expectations, where that's not love, that's a lower vibrational love. But that lower vibrational love also many times is what manifests as lust. So again, your person is used to creating those types of dynamics. That's what feels comfortable when they have a relationship. If the relationship isn't like that, they don't feel comfortable. They feel as if you don't like them enough. And this person needs to feel loved to the point that they don't feel loved. So unless you really show them, and by showing them it's to act crazy and create a lot of drama in the relationship, this person doesn't want it. And I feel like you weren't playing that game. This person brought in a third party. They still hold on to past lovers. They never shut the door on it. They do everything to manipulate you, to try to like get you to like give them an emotional response. And though it's very draining for you because you know what they're doing, they are almost seeming like they're unpredictable, and you don't know what they're going to try to do next to get a reaction out of you. And like I said, so that's draining, but you never do what they want you to do, which is fight for them, which is fall all over them, which is to like almost like fight for your position, show them how much you care about them. And like I said, so what they do is they create a lot of unnecessary drama, where you're like, okay, you're not giving me anything. You're not giving me anything. You're creating all this bullshit in my life. I don't want it. See, but the past karmic has always fought for their position. So this is what feels normal to your person. It's like, feed my ego, feed my ego. So that past karmic is still fighting for that position. Your person doesn't have those feelings for them anymore. However, they're going to keep them there just to get underneath your skin, just to try and manipulate you. It's a scare tactic. Again, like here it is again, like I had a hard time letting go of the past and letting fears associated with it, so they manifest as chaos in relationships. So I feel like this kind of happened to you before, that your past relationships of people that are emotionally not available have affected you, where you feel like that's all you attract now. And you feel like it's really hard for you to let people in, and that's this person too. They feel as if, you know, their past relationships haven't worked out. Don't mistake in their display for the karmic, for that past lover. They don't have feelings for that person. That's why they're able to display feelings. This person's not emotionally intelligent. If it was real, they wouldn't be able to, again, display anything. It's like this person on Facebook, if they were dating you, would maybe give you a like, right? Where to someone that they don't even know, now they'll comment on the person's post, they act like a normal person, but to you, you're going to get a breadcrumb, because there's emotional like wounds there due to a past lover. So they pretend that they weren't the problem. They pretend that you're the problem, because if I'm nice to the past lover and that you see that I get along well with person that I dated from the past, well, then the problem is going to be you. It's not going to be me. So they play a lot of games like this, and you saw that. You saw that. And you got tired. You said all you're doing is creating a lot of trust issues. So you just felt like you're not giving, you want to keep me hooked. You have feelings for me, but you're giving attention to everybody else. And you still want me to give you more. So again, the energy is so grossly out of balance that you just, like, I don't want it. I feel like this person is going to, I do feel like they're going to try and reach out to you, but I feel like it's because you reclaimed your power. See, this person wants dominance, they want control. And that's what they were able to do by creating all the drama. Even though they weren't with you and you weren't with them, they knew emotionally they had you. And so I feel like you like detach from them, and that bothers them, that you reclaimed your power. Because again, they like to create the this passion, but it's again, it's not a high vibrational passion. It's about excitement for them. It's about creating an emotional change within inside of them, like almost like a dopamine hit. It's like going after, like it says dynamite, right? But we see with dynamite is, we see that it's passion and it's like but powerful, but we also see that it can be explosive, and explosive where it's unexpected, that this person comes in unexpected, comes in fast, expecting passion. So this is what we see that they're going to try to do, because they're going to declare how they feel about you. Because what they see is that you're not moving. That's what it is. It's like you're stubborn. No one's moving. This person is tired of being in this place of limbo. And what it is I feel like they have assessed and they've evaluated all the other options that they've had, and they still have feelings for you, number one. Number two, they don't really know how you feel. So I feel like this person has gotten to the point where they were hoping to have you hooked, but I feel like they're hooked. And so they're like, don't know really what to do. So they want to almost get a closer look at, get closer to you, try to evaluate how you feel, try to get a different perspective on how to deal with you, because again, there are feelings. It's just this person is really uncertain on really how to navigate this relationship, because you're stubborn. You're not acting the way that they're used to. You're not surrendering. If anything, you trigger them and they don't understand why they still have feelings for you, but they just know that they have walked away and that they can't help it, and that they're the ones that are uncomfortable. They're the ones that, at the end of the day, are hurt themselves by acting like this. They expected you to, but at this time, I feel like they just know that it's very likely that they're going to try to, you know, fix this connection. Like I said, they're uncertain of how, but they know because they can't stop thinking about it. You've affected them. They thought that you were going to cave. It was all about dominance, and it's so stupid because you felt that they had a connection. They did. They just were like, I don't really feel like I need to give anything. But now they're like you said, feeling like they want a mutual give and take reciprocity, because you're not giving in. There's a sense like, well, I've tried to walk away. I tried to do everything I could to get underneath your skin to make you give me energy. And really, you walked away from me, and that triggered me. This is your person saying this, but I respect you and I trust you because you did walk away from me because I wasn't right. So you're someone that respects yourself, where I feel like this person is looking at all the people that they've played, and they have a lot of disrespect for those people that they've been with. And then it justifies why they don't treat those people good. They have regret. They have regret over how they treated you. And again, like I said, they want a mutual give and take. So they're willing to clean up their mess, right? Clean up the mess that they made. Oh, let's see if where is it? Clean up the mess that they made. And because again of the disappointment, and that they really can't let go of this situation, that's how they know that they want to do something. It's not like they didn't try to walk away. They did try to walk away from it. They tried to manipulate. They tried to do everything that they can, but you were not budging. They were not budging. So again, that did make them mad. But after a while, it was like this person turned from mad to actually respecting you, to saying, I trust you. I don't trust those other people, because everybody knows I get over. People will get into a relationship with me and go along with it. Then they try to change me. You are not doing that. You're saying no. If this is the way that you're going to be, you're going to be stubborn. You're not going to hold back from me. You're not going to give anything. You're not going to apologize. You're not going to take my feelings into consideration. I'm detaching from you. You're going to sit there and act like you have more feelings for your ex. It's disrespectful. It's like, I want an apology from this person. Like I said, I feel like felt like very shameful, for treating you that way, and you calling them out on it. It hurt their ego. But now it's like so much time has gone by that you're not reaching out to them. They've tried to get your attention. I feel like they've tried to manifest you. I feel like they've tried to reach out to you through social media, through text. It's just not a lot. They don't give a lot, but now they're getting really impatient because they know that you're going to move on, and they feel guilty that so much time has gone by. They doubt that you're even going to give them another chance. And it's all really because they like form attachments. They don't form healthy connections. So again, they're very insecure. They're saying, well, you're not showing me that you care about me. But all they did was disrespect you. So there's a sense that they would have to surrender their ego in order to really make this relationship work. And that's to come back and apologize. That's the only thing that you've asked for this whole time. And this person's done everything to try to manipulate and not give you that apology, to the fact that so much time has gone by that I feel like they severed the connection. Because again, they only know of having attachments, and attachments are really unhealthy, where again, there's this love and passion. There's this passion that's not love, that's associated with love, but it's not love. It's a very unhealthy attachment where it's a lot of drama. It's a lot about control. It's about dominance. It's mainly all about sex and control. And like I said, and a lot of pain is combined in there, where you're connected to someone that never emotionally shows up and creates a lot of drama, but you're both attracted to each other. And so there's a fine line between love and hate. Eventually, those connections wind up where it's so toxic, because like the intimacy is destroyed, and intimacy is trust. And so that it's, you love to hate this person, and it's all about the one-up game, and this is what this person feels is normal. And it feels like it's normal because they create the dynamic, and normally they attract people that also only know this type of relationship, where I feel like you're on a higher vibration. So this person tried to play a lot of their old tricks to gain dominance, but you didn't give them anything. So of course they saw you as being stubborn, but really when they thought about it, they were like, I'm making you be disrespectful to yourself, and I actually do respect you. It's like when they really start to think about it. But I feel like you're like, I don't really care at this point. It's like, because it should have never gotten to this point. So there's a sense of, we need to ask ourselves, why did you attract this person into your life? Because I don't really feel like they're going to do anything right away. I do feel like that they feel guilty, and that eventually they're going to reach out, but they're still in the process of surrendering their ego. So we have to say, why did you attract this person into your life? And what are you supposed to do even when they come back into your life? Because we know that they are going to come back into your life because you showed them that you're the real deal. Well, I feel it's about cleansing your like past experiences that you felt betrayed in, where you felt like that you weren't getting equal give and take reciprocity, that you needed to cleanse yourself of those experiences. And the way that you do that is you go through the experience and you handle it differently, meaning that you kept attracting the same type of trauma, and the trauma is having people come into your life and really not being fair, not giving equal give and take reciprocity, not treating you with the respect. And really what you did here is you gave yourself respect. So you cleansed yourself. And I feel like that's a spiritual gift that you actually have from childhood. It's a gift, as I said, it's a spiritual gift, because you are emotionally more intelligent than this person, and your emotions connect to the spirit part of self. So you're very intuitive, and you're very well connected to the higher self. And I feel like you've done the work. You've done the healing work that you needed to do, where you recognized that this person wasn't giving anything, and that the lack of apology showed you exactly who they are. And you're like, this person's so selfish. I can't be in a connection with them. It's like they never expected you're gonna make me feel as if I'm unworthy. Like you felt that way before. Now understand the child that survives thrives. So I feel like when you were growing up, because again, these are the inner child wounds, you felt unworthy. You were brought up in an environment that made you feel that way. Again, some of you grew up where school wasn't your thing, and there was a lot of pressure to do well in school. There was a lot of pressure for you to act a certain way, be a certain way, and because you weren't seen as any of the ways, you were felt as if you were unworthy. People made you feel unworthy. I also feel like when you're a highly sensitive person, we tend to be able to feel other people's emotions. And when those people have blockages and we take it on as if it's our own, and that makes us feel a lot of times unworthy, where this person wanted you to do that too, and you were like, not today. Outdoors in nature, you have a great connection to spirit. That's again, when we're out in nature, we're very grounded. When we are grounded, we have a great connection to our intuition. Nature and the outdoors is the universe, which is also God. God's language is sacred geometry. We see all through the environment when we are outdoors. And like I said, I feel like you're able to receive intuitive guidance. This is your gift, which allowed you to say, this person makes me feel unworthy, which is the way that I felt so many times in so many relationships, and I'm releasing this. And you release it by not giving this person, like by holding back, really, by saying, again, you did release them. You're like, I'm not going to give you anything. I don't care that you're sorry. I don't care what it is. You need to say the words, I'm sorry, because it shows that you respect me. It's like your issue is on the past, having people come into your life and claim that they like you, but not treat you well. So again, them not respecting you. So what Spirit says, it's not important what other people do, is what you do. You set the tone for how people are going to treat you. And it's again, you didn't want to deal with the lies and the secrecy. This person doesn't really know what they want. They lie, and it's all about, like you said, just following their rules. And their rules is just to live a lie because they live a lie. And that's by not honoring and respecting yourself. So, which keeps you in a place of being unworthy. Now, I feel like if you were brought up in an environment where there was an alcoholic family, or there was some real toxic thing, maybe one of your parents cheated, it was something that brought embarrassment, something that would be family karma inherited, that made you feel, like I said, that you had to lie and create secrets because you were embarrassed of, well, this person again would love to keep that energy going because they don't really want to let you into their life. They have intimacy problems. So they create false narratives. It's all about control and dominance, and to keep you in a place of a lower vibration. That was their energy. And I feel like this was the energy that you were brought up with. Yes, they're coming back because they have feelings, but I didn't see any healing that they've done. So keep that in mind, because it's not so much about what this person's going to do if they're so toxic. Because like I said, I feel like in this story, this person is extremely toxic because they're used to being in a trauma bond relationship. So when a person gets out of that type of relationship that's all about drama and control and dominance and becoming subservient and oppressing energy, well, it's not about obviously unconditional love. It's keeping you in a place of lack and limitation and fear. And this is a real karmic connection that's built on a lot of passion, but toxic. And that's what this person, like I said, feels comfortable in. And if you don't have discernment, which I feel like you have discernment. I feel like you already had gone through this situation before. These are your inner child wounds. You had to go through this experience again to fully transmute the negative energy. You have to see a different result. So again, the wound was feeling unworthy because of lies and secrecy, where that is not who you are, the lies and secrecy. So understand integrating that energy by becoming grounded in your gifts, utilizing those gifts is very cleansing of that energy. That is how you integrate this spiritual block. You put the energy towards your own gifts through, again, creating yourself, through losing yourself in what you love. You are not lies and secrecy. You do not have to, again, even give that energy anything, because that's whatever that was of the past. Again, parents, everybody's family, I should say, not just parents, in everybody's family, there's always some sort of secrecy. No, we don't want to like air out the dirty laundry. But at this stage of the game, you're not even living in that home anymore. And that is not your story. That is not who you are. It was time to cleanse that, and to cleanse the perceptions of feeling unworthy due to, again, those issues. Well, this person, again, same thing. They have issues, but that has nothing to do with you. They shouldn't influence you. And they didn't, because again, you put your energy into yourself. And again, when you put your energy into yourself, you find your gifts, you find your talents, and that automatically raises your vibration. And then the universe conspires to bring you things that are going to help you to develop those gifts even more. And that's going to help you with your confidence. That's going to help you manifest. So I feel like you didn't put the energy into this person, and that's why this person got mad. Again, doesn't want to come to you, because they see that you're serious. They see that you're pouring into yourself, and this person doesn't want that. They're used to, again, the drama. They want drama. By you not chasing them is making them feel not as desirable, and that's a problem for this person. This person doesn't know how to feed themselves. They don't know how to generate energy themselves. We all can generate our own energy by doing what we love, by connecting to people that we love. This person is draining, and they're draining their own energy with all their manipulation and from coming from a low vibration where you didn't allow that to happen. So Spirit says, action. Now take this negative energy and transmute it. And that's through action, and that's doing something different. So what Spirit says is, your divine action ignites love and harmony. I am aware of my thoughts and driven by positive forces. I listen to my heart, my desire to manifest light, transform tests into growth, challenges into opportunities, and fear into love. So it's all about you transmuting that negative energy. And the negative energy is when you're connected to someone that doesn't have good intentions. And then, you've invested time, and there was a spiritual connection that creates a lot of hurt. So instead of creating that false, I don't want to say false, but that lower energy passion, right? You're going to take all that emotional energy, and you're going to, again, put it into yourself and to create yourself, so that you can, again, pass the test. This is what you did here. You passed the test. The karmic test was, are you going to fall into this person's trap by creating a trauma bond because that's what feels normal for them? Or are you going to, again, take the energy and into doing what's best for you and growing you and making a way where there is no way, just for you, and so that you can actually manifest light. So you transform, again, your test into growth by seeing a different outcome, meaning no one can take what's yours. No one can harm you. No one can victimize you. This person wanted to dominate you. No one can. You have full control over yourself. And you had to have discernment. You had to, again, value yourself. I feel like you did value yourself. You do value yourself. That's why you needed to go through this experience and transmute it so that you could take this challenge and turn it into opportunity and fear into love. And I feel like, again, by pouring into yourself, finding your gifts, you are going to be opening doors for yourself because you know what you're good at, you know what to look for. And when you put yourself out there, the universe conspires to bring you what you need. So again, you're just being open to being a magnet for the universe, but a healed magnet. You're saying, I don't want that. And you're saying you didn't want that by not putting your energy there, which, by the way, makes this person be stuck holding the karmic bag because for them, it was all about wanting you to give them more because they have feelings for you. They just don't feel safe unless it's over the top and you're completely losing yourself to the point that it's so grossly out of balance that you're giving everything and they're giving like a breadcrumb. And this is what you didn't fall for. And so you take that emotional energy and you put it into yourself, and you're able then to create your own heaven on earth. You're able to, again, turn that fear right into love. And that's what it's about. When you turn fear into love, you can become the magnet for more things that are going to resonate with that energy of love. I'm going to leave that there, Gemini. You let me know how you resonated with this one, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.